Hey Collective, how are you guys? Evie Pooh and I are doing great. Thank you all for being here and for spending your time with us. We love you and we appreciate you so much, Collective. Thank you for everything that you do. I love you guys. All right, Collective, let's step in. So I'm excited. We're going to start with this deck again today. So I just got this new Intuitive Kev deck. So we're going to pull with this one to start out with and see what wants to come out. All right, Spirit. I'm going to put some of this on my fingers. My hands are so dry. I'm a florist and just got through Valentine's Day, so my hands are definitely chapped and full of holes from thorns, and it's bad. Okay. Wow, this came out yesterday. We got rejection, abandonment, desertion, and being left behind. Someone wants you to feel rejected. That card came out yesterday. They're mad about your spiritual rank and how guarded and safe you are. And how secure you are. You've got security. You've got guard dogs because of your spiritual rank. You could be rejecting people and abandoning people, leaving people behind that no longer serve you. We got unconditional love. In isolation, so you could have gone into hermit mode to pour unconditional love into yourself. You're guarded, you're secure, you're safe, you love yourself, you give unconditional love, you love your children. You went within to heal. Your heart chakra is beautiful. Your spiritual rank is high. And you're this beautiful, loving being here. We've got a Capricorn that could be on DRUGS. Being pessimistic. Lead is the metal. I was picking up on lead poisoning yesterday. That's weird. Being patient. Being careful. Capricorn could have rejected you. Someone could be so mad and so jealous over your spiritual rank that they've got addictions now. They're addicted to trying to affect your spiritual rank. Clarify guarded. Even over here. Guarded from a lover that's an illusionist. Wow. So you were guarded from a lover here, from a possible ex. And they could have acted like they loved you unconditionally, but it was just an illusion. You could have felt alone and isolated with this person. They could have walked out and abandoned you or rejected you. Abandonment came out twice. And you could have really leveled up after getting away from this illusionist lover that was in your life here. Clarify isolation. That's what's come out. They could have wanted to isolate you because they had an intent to hurt or harm you in some way. They could have been stalking you, wanting access to you. That access came out yesterday and so did that intent to hurt or harm. They could have wanted access to you just so that they could hurt you and abandon you and leave you behind. We've got a player who's non-committal. They're dipping in the community cup here. They're free for all. Could have bad addictions. Could be an sex addict as well. They're jealous of your spiritual rank. So you were guarded. You were secure and safe in isolation and hermit mode, loving yourself. And this illusionist lover could have tried to come back towards you. They could have tried to trigger addictions in you. They had an intent to hurt or harm you. This lover here, clarifying this lover, we've got sickness, disease, and infectious. An infectious disease. That this lover, they're an illusionist, acting like, oh, I love you. They could snap. They're unhinged. They're unstable. They're crazy. This person's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So you went into hermit mode. You were alone. And they could have been trying to harm you. This person. They could have been trying to come towards a role model here who's very intuitive. A very intuitive role model. This person, you could have gone into hermit mode to like recharge yourself. You could have trusted your intuition. You could have been watching readings, seeking out divination from someone that you saw as a role model while you were alone in hermit mode, healing the pain and the trauma of serious abandonment here. With it coming out twice, it could have happened twice. This person, this lover was just emotionally manipulative, mentally manipulative, physically, sexually, psychologically, in all the ways. They were disingenuous. They were a fake, false, phony person in your life. They were just pretending. And they could have come after you with the intent to hurt or harm you. Someone's siblings could be involved in this. Siblings and their children, or siblings and children. We've got a Libra here. You've got your copycat. That's a liar. A liar copycat. They're trying to copy this role model. Trying to act intuitive. This person is a fake. They're a fraud. They're a liar. We have a witchy sister that was popping up off the back. Wow, this is going along with yesterday's reading. Because some of the, I mean, this is a big deck, and some of the same cards have come out. And I've shuffled this deck like crazy. I've been pulling like just my own readings with it just to get familiar with the deck. It's crazy that this is like a continuation of the last one. The same cards coming out. Let's pull one more from here and lay this down. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's pull one more row. I like this deck. Okay, tell me about this lying witchy sister. Coming after an earth angel here. Your angels and your spirit guides are here helping you with this witchy sister who's a liar, who's your copycat. We got energy work. So you're healing, you're doing energy work, you're trusting your guidance, trusting your intuition. Oh, my back just popped. That was so loud. This lever has snapped because of your spiritual rank. Someone could need to have medication for a sickness disease or an infectious disease with drugs medication. And now they feel left behind. This player has no access. So they're unhinged and crazy. They're unstable. They've snapped because an illusion's not working. They wanted you to believe that they really loved you. You were guarded. You could see through this false, fake person here that was just pretending with you. You started seeing the mask fall off. You started guarding yourself. And your guides were here guarding and protecting you, telling you how to move. Intent to hurt or harm a Libra with unconditional love. This GUN right in the center. Isolating you and your children from a copycat. Siblings could have been getting readings on an earth angel in the family here. A witchy sister is a liar coming after an earth angel role model here. who's very intuitive. And this witchy sister could be jealous of your gifts, trying to copy you. They could have been screwing around with an ex here, a sister or a brother. Lying to their children. Could even have their children copycatting you because of them copycatting, because of the sibling being a copycat as well, so it's trickling through the children. They could be isolating the children from something. A sibling, a brother or sister, has the intent to cause harm. They've snapped, they're unhinged, they're unstable, and they're crazy. And it could be because a lover and a sibling here have contracted some kind of infectious disease, trying to create an illusion about it. They're having to isolate. They may not be able to have sex. They've got to take medication for something, needing access to medication that's guarded and is secure and is safe. Someone could be hiding that they're on medication. They may not want someone to know that they're sick. They don't want to be rejected with this disingenuous pretender here who's false. They could have been copying you and your earth angel energy. Could have been acting like they were into esoteric things like you. You could have taught this person a lot because your spiritual rank is so high, and they're jealous of your spiritual rank, wanting to lower your frequency. They don't like how protected you are. So this person was a player when it came to their spiritual rank. They were wanting access to you to infect you with something here, this lover. They could have been hiding that they had a DRUG problem, securing it in a safe, guarding it. Someone could have a guard dog. Someone's sister could be a witch that was doing divination since childhood. Could be lying about it to their other siblings. Could be saying that they're not, that they're this sweet angel, but they're not. They're abusing divination, trying to access things that they don't need access to. Sending in lovers to make you feel rejected so that you go crazy. Just creating so many illusions and then acting like they love you behind the scenes. Wow, what the fuck? Clarify this rejection, abandonment, being left behind and deserted. We've got a third party situation, so sending in people to cheat, to lure your partner away from you. Gaining access to your your partner with a third party situation here. Clarify this, Capricorn. You could be, or someone you're dealing with could be. It may not resonate at all. It's just what came out. We've got Capricorn and Libra out here. This Capricorn is a Jezebel. They could have had a third-party situation and rejected and abandoned you for a Jezebel that they gave access to. They let them in. They let this sex demon in. Clarify access. Could have walked through a portal. We got travel. We got a fallen twin here who traveled to have access to a Jezebel. And this person fell from their spiritual rank, so they were a player trying to copycat your spiritual rank. Clarify DRUGS with medication and addiction. We have a child, and it came out in reverse, so it could be like an adult child. They're not a young child. Could have had a DRUG problem or addictions. Clarify this player who's non-committal in the community and dabbles in the community cup. Could be doing that for DRUGS. We have an Ice King here. So think King of Swords reverse, tyrant, player, malicious, evil, mean as hell. This guarded, secure, and safe card here that we're clarifying is Starseed. So you are protected. And you made permanent endings with this lover. Clarify this sickness, disease, and infectious disease here. So the road closed with this lover here. You didn't have anything else to do with this. The veil is lifted that this person is sick. Manipulation with unconditional love. Manipulating you. Acting like they really loved you. I was drawn to the number 48. It could be significant. This illusionist. Clarify this illusionist. What are they trying to manifest? Pulling a rabbit out of the hat. Doing magic tricks. This lover could have been sent in to hurt or harm you with some kind of medication. With a needle. Syringe has been coming out in the readings. Even cough syrup. Some kind of PILL. Clarify illusionist. We got manifestation. You're protected from this manifestation that this illusionist was creating. You are totally protected, and they have snapped because of how protected you are. They're going crazy. They're unhinged. The veil is lifted on your spiritual rank in this earth angel energy, how your guides are always right here with you. And your insight is scaring these siblings here and a lover. Possibly even your siblings' children, nieces and nephews. Clarify isolation. They're going crazy because of how protected you are. And you're seeing through their illusions and manipulation. You know that they don't love you unconditionally. So you're alone. You walked away and abandoned some siblings. Exes here for sure. Nothing wants to come out. Clarify isolation. Isolation. Wow, this high priestess earth angel that's held in high honor here. Isolated. Intent to hurt or harm an earth angel. There's a high priestess in high honor. Trying to manipulate a high priestess. That's not going to end well. Wanting access to your house. Clarify this disingenuous pretender who's fake and false. We got abundance. Unexpected money is popping out. Someone was paid. Someone got a lot of money to do something here. From unexpected money from a sibling or siblings. We've got the legal card popping up. Someone in the legal team could be going to someone's house. Someone's invested in a legal team here. Someone could have hired an attorney. A Libra and a house. Something about a Libra's house. Someone could be easily influenced to do something. Someone's child or children could have been easily influenced to do something by someone's siblings that had intent to hurt or harm, creating an illusion, acting like this unconditionally loving person so that they could gain access. Clarify this liar. When they say yes, they mean no. When they say yes and they're thinking no. A nice guy who's a karmic masculine. They act like they're this nice guy and they're so sweet, but they're very karmic energy here. They're surprised at your intuition, and this copycat has animosity towards you. They're mad because you can see through this. The number 79. Real love for a role model here, and a witchy sister is creating a false narrative and lying on you. This witchy sister is a liar about this role model who would be you, collective. And this angel here works very hard and puts in a lot of effort towards their spiritual rank here. We've got destruction on the bottom. Destruction with a health concern. So whatever this health concern is here with this sickness, infectious disease, with a lover here, it's destroyed their life. They could have been a boss at their job. They're in emotional pain. They can't stand seeing you in rising star energy on your pathway. They can't see you ascending in your spiritual rank. They can't stand that karma's coming towards them. Because you're in your north node and you love yourself. And you're not going to let these people around you. Yeah, you moved on. You totally moved on. You don't have anything else to do with them. Or any destruction that they were causing in your life. And you're focusing on your energy work here. You're sweet. You're compassionate. And you're innocent. Just think like sweet Queen of Cups energy here. You're optimistic. You're full of hope. The collective. Yeah, you're upbeat. You overcome destruction. You transmute this energy that's meant to destroy you. Okay, let's go forward here. So as I was sitting here looking at this, someone could be PILL sick with this sickness from medication here. Wanting it in any form they can get it. Needing access to this DRUG because they're sick. It's a disease. Someone could be using a needle and get something infectious. This ex-lover here could snap and get unhinged whenever they're either in withdrawal or on this DRUG. They could have the intent to harm someone. This person has a GUN. They could get crazy. They could be hanging out with their siblings, lying to their siblings about a role model, trying to copy you, trying to project themselves in your image, in your spiritual rank because they're jealous. And they are very mad at how protected you are. Some kind of abundance could come in through the legal field here. Abundance in a house. Money for a house. Something could be going on in a legal situation regarding a property. Having animosity about a house and abundance that's protected. The veils being lifted on an Ice King here that could have to travel. Someone's adult child could travel to see them. And Ice King was full of manipulation, trying to put endings in your life. The veil is lifted on the fact that you are in high honor, that you're in this earth angel energy, and that you're divinely protected here. They're surprised. Lying on you. Put a lot of hard work and effort into that. Could have even traveled to have divination done. Could have, but this illusionist here just could have been doing magic. We've got a zoo with scorching lands. There could be a fire at like a farm or something. Needing access to start a fire. And then leaving someone behind when they start a fire, abandoning them, a Capricorn. Needing access to someone's house to get inside. A madman is on the bottom of the deck. Wow. So this player here is a madman. It's like they're like a zoo. Huh. I want to know what we mean about this zoo I'm drawing here. Clarify the zoo. It's like a wild animal, a madman, like a wild animal. A dog is on this guarded card, secure in a safe. Someone could be creating a lot of chaos. They're unruly. They're possessed. They're in a frenzy. Acting like a wild, uncaged animal. Some kind of infectious sickness or disease with this lover here that's a madman. Could want to start a fire or something, just flipped. Oh my God. With dynamite. Some kind of an explosive. They're excited and passionate. They're freaking riled up. They're unruly. A firecracker or some kind of a blast. Wanting to destroy something. Taking action. There's suspense. This could have definitely been someone that you had a breakup with, because breakup is on this card. Someone has a short fuse. Something unexpected all of a sudden and fast could happen. Something could like explode or go up in flames really fast. There could be an explosion. Huh. And there could be wildlife or animals that could get hurt. Huh. What else do we need from here? We have an art exhibition. So showcasing some kind of gallery with this illusionist here. Something to do with pictures or painting an illusion, painting a picture. This lover was coming in with malicious intention here, wanting to create endings, causing manipulation to mess you up so bad mentally, gaslighting you. Surprised that you were working hard and had unexpected money. They could have been wanting to affect your money, your living situation. You could have had a legal situation with this person through this breakup here. We have the gym. Someone could be working out. An intent to hurt or harm someone in a gym. They're training. They're strong. Someone could have gym equipment. Someone could ride a bicycle. They're riding stationary bikes here. A bicycle could be significant. Someone could like to work out and exercise. Isolating, being alone. What about these siblings? We got volunteer. With siblings, volunteer to be a whistleblower. Huh. A willingness and volunteering to disclose information, exposing and uncovering information. There's an informant. Someone's sibling could be looking into something so that they can be a whistleblower here. Dedicating themselves to the truth coming out. Tell me about this liar. It's a copycat. This witchy sister could be trying to affect your intuition so that you don't know what's going on. They don't want you to see that they're copying you. Tell me about this copycat liar. They're being coached on how to do something. They're training and being coached on how to copy you. Developing a plan. This copycat here is developing a plan. They were encouraged and trained on how to do something. They had support. Wow. Tell me about this witchy sister that's coming after a role model. That's an angel here. Your spirit guides are protecting you. We have an amusement park with a diviner. Wow, okay, with this intuition here. This sibling here could be very karmic and could be given like bad readings out. That's what I'm hearing. Like karmic, like lying about what they're doing in their readings. A thrilling ride, a witchy sister coming after a role model that could be a diviner that has a powerful intuition. You could have a channel and you could have a sibling that's coming after you because they're jealous because you're sharing your gifts online. Someone's child or children could tattletale on their parents. The child or children is in this row with siblings volunteer to whistle blow, to be an informant. And then Libra is in this energy. It could be your children, a sibling's children, nieces or nephews could be volunteering information. This third party situation with Jezebel that they traveled towards. What's this? This just fell off the back when I was trying to shovel. A player. This player Jezebel here. And then the player card came out over here in Intuitive Kev's deck. And he's come out as a psychopath. Or a madman, sorry. I didn't mean to say psychopath. So that's significant. It's freaking nuts. On DRUGS has bad addictions here. That could alter him in a really bad way. He could get very strong. With this gem here, got a lot of strength and endurance. Training. With this coach here. Someone could have a trainer. Someone could get coached or trained. Fitness training. A fitness coach. Someone could be in that energy. Wow, we've got a lover on the bottom of the deck with this player here, this twin flame. This Ice King with the child reversed. Could have walked away from you and your kids. Well, the veil was lifted. The starseed started seeing through. And there were permanent endings here. We have a workspace. The veil was lifted on something that happened at someone's job. Evie snoring. This fallen twin here could have had their lover that they were cheating with come to their workspace because they were the boss. They took a risk. They made an investment here. They could have been a leader or in a management boss position at work and manipulated someone to come see them at work. They could have been cheating behind your back. They're at a workplace affair here. Tell me about this high honor earth angel with abundance. What's this abundance for an earth angel here? You're just very abundant, period. Abundant. With the house and abundance, there could be a farm. Livestock rearing that has a zoo that has like, wow. So with this abundance in house here, with the legal field right above house, the karmic masculine is surprised and full of animosity because they worked really hard to lie on you, but you're being seen as being held in high honor as an earth angel here. There could be a farm with farm animals, okay? That's worth a lot of money with land here. A lover could have been sent in to try and take you out with some kind of disease. But you wouldn't let this person come towards you. You knew this person was Jezebel. Abundance with a farm. In a house with a lot of land. Clarifying house with legal and unexpected money with grassland. This could be a lot of land and property. We have God on the bottom of the deck. God with animosity. God's pissed. This karmic masculine here for doing something. Wow, on the split, we've got a criminal that's going to jail. They worked really hard to create this false narrative. And it could have to do with some kind of finances here that are for this starseed alien. This criminal's going to prison. Could have been financial crimes here. Here, grand larceny. Could have stolen an inheritance. You have an attorney here. You could be receiving unexpected money with a lot of abundance, a farm, a grassland, a house. It's a surprise. Wow. We have a blacksmith on the bottom. Forging metal. I keep picking up on metal the last couple, or yesterday. I kept the last 2 readings. Well, this criminal is going to jail. It is right under this alien card. They're going to be incarcerated in prison. There will be justice and punishment for this criminal here. He's tried to destroy your life. Okay, so as I'm sitting here looking at this, I'm just seeing like one of your siblings, who could be a witchy sister here, could have a very powerful intuition as well. And with the diviner and a festive atmosphere, the seeker of the unseen, having foresight and insight, a cosmic connection. And then on the intuition card on Intuitive Kev's deck, we have insight, fortune telling, and divination with a witchy sister and Jezebel. Could be doing sex magic. And then children. And then the child in reverse is right beside Jezebel with endings. A lover creating an illusion, possibly even with someone's child here. A lover could have used someone's child or children to get to their siblings. Or vice versa. Siblings could have used children to get to someone's lover. That was a player and a madman. A nose is itching confirmation. Trying to copycat this Earth Angel energy. Lying, saying this Earth Angel is a Jezebel. And they're not. You could be very intuitive. And your insight is very unsettling to his karmic family members here. There could definitely be a property that has a big house, a farm, a lot of land, a lot of money, a lot of work on this property. Someone could be coaching a copycat on how to divine like an earth angel. This witchy sister is trying to copy a role model. Mad, sending in a third-party Jezebel to mess up an angelic twin flame divine union with the starseed here. Manipulated this ending to turn this person, this lover, into an ice king towards you. To turn them into a player, to send in a third-party Jezebel to lure this person away. Could be working in cahoots with your family regarding a property here, something that's going on in the legal system. They're surprised because a false narrative is not working. So now they have animosity. They've acted like this nice person, like they were really loving, really caring, kind people, and they're not. An Ice King in reverse, that's not a good person. Let's read that from my book. Let me get my book. Okay, yeah, this is pertinent. So, the King of Swords reverse can be a soldier, first of all. It can be the King of Swords, okay? It represents Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but the main sign for the King of Swords is Aquarius energy. In reverse, it's a terrorist, being neurotic, grumpy, a grouch, overbearing, uses words to wound, cruel, cynical, and mocking, fixed in his or her opinions, difficult to deal with. They're intense and cold-hearted. Can be a domineering older woman. The military enemy could have a weapon and mean they are armed and dangerous. These negative qualities can represent male or female. And with this intent to hurt or harm, trying to isolate someone to get them alone so they can hurt them. This person's strong. They can work out. They have stamina. And this is my book. I have a picture of this on my community tab on the community board if you're curious about this book. All right. Clarify this witchy sister and siblings here. We've got the Five of Wands. So it's the presence of conflict with these siblings here. They're in competition with you. They're jealous. There's a lot of friction and chaos and disagreements regarding you, fighting over you. They're your rivals in competition. Yeah, and you've been, the Seven of Wands is sticking up off the back. You've been having to defend yourself against these people, having confrontations with these people. You're just standing your ground and you're persevering and you're moving forward. You moved on. Clarify this liar. What's she lying about? We've got the Nine of Wands reversed. Struggling to achieve your goals. Being exhausted and overwhelmed. Giving up and being stubborn. Okay. At work. Could be wanting you to feel very burnt out at work and tired. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. With workspace is right above this. Wanting you absolutely drained so that you'll give up. But you're a star seed. You're not going to give up. You don't realize how strong you are. You just keep going. We've got the Empress energy here. You're in this divine feminine energy. You're very abundant just in and of self with your Empress energy here. You've had to go through a lot to master 4 queens in the deck to get to be the Empress here. And a lot comes with that role and responsibility. Tell me about this whistleblower who's volunteering here. Could be a child or children that are volunteering to expose your siblings here for what they've done with the intent to hurt or harm you because they're scared. They could be developing a plan, supporting and encouraging children to volunteer information so that something can be uncovered and disclosed here. We've got the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, and then the Seven of Swords is sticking out here. So someone could be with addictions and drugs here with the Nine of Cups. Someone could be very overindulgent with alcohol and drugs. They have an addiction here. They're all about their pleasure and attaining their happiness. Okay. Someone's materialistic. They're doing things in excess. Someone could be trying to drown out their sorrows. We've got the Four of Wands. So whatever is going on behind the scenes in the household here. Someone could have a gym inside their home. We have the Seven of Swords and then, wow, Seven of Swords and Justice with an Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. You could have a father figure here and an Empress. These could be parental figures and parents, siblings. You could be this parent's child here. Stole from you, deceitful, lying with the liar here. Seven of Swords is a liar. They're a pathological liar. Cheating and manipulation. This Emperor and Empress energy here. Someone's sibling could be telling on what their parents have done. Wow, to law enforcement telling that you should have had an Ace of Pentacles and they left you in the Five of Pentacles. Law enforcement could be finding out that you've defeated the devil here. The devil is defeated. The devil is defeated because they're under judgment. And this is taking a very long time with the Knight of Pentacles for this to come in. There's an offer. There's a payment from a hermit. Some kind of an offer that could be coming in that's taking a long time. That's going to set you in a whole new path forward here. You could have the arrival of good news coming in regarding a house, abundance, a farm with a lot of land. Something going on in the courts. Having a decision to make on a new journey that's coming towards you because of a court situation here. Something's being balanced out so that your path can go forward. You could have been dealing with a father figure here, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and here you are as this earth angel with unconditional love. Sagittarius and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be definitely dealing with a father. A father could have passed away. Father figure here. Could have happened when they were traveling. Could have a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles for parents here. Something was definitely hidden behind the moon. There was an illusion here with this deception, with this illusionist. Things are not what they seem to be. On the split, we've got the Six of Pentacles, being given what you're supposed to receive. A gift. They sacrificed you. Could have sent a lover in literally to sacrifice you. Because they didn't want you to get what you're supposed to receive. Yeah. The Seven of Cups on the split. Creating all kinds of confusion and illusion with this illusionist spell work. They're a false person. They're a copycat. They're an authentic. A witchy sister could have traveled. They could be lying about where they're traveling. They could have traveled for some kind of divination to abuse you. They could have acted like they were you so that this practitioner would come after you to harm you and hurt you. Could have been lying, saying that you're sick and you're not. Your ex could be saying that you're sick and you're not. And that could have been why you went into hermit mode. What a dick. This person's a player. They're the ones that's the community D or P out here, not the collective. Being single and celibate. You could have found out this person was talking to someone and you didn't want anything else to do with them and you stopped having sex. Your child or children may have really butt heads with this ex. And the veil was lifted on this person's true identity with the veil and Ice King here. When they left and traveled away to go be with Jezebel, who was the third party they were screwing around with, that somebody could have actually sent in here from your family to do this. But the veil was lifted on this person's true colors and how manipulative they truly were because of how bad this ending was between the two of you. And then God has stepped in and God's going to put this person in prison. God is going to incarcerate this person in prison because God is, or jail is right under God. And these criminals have been doing something with finances here. Something could be significant about the stock market even. Tempering, shaping, and melting and forging metal. Blacksmith. I'm hearing welding. My crown is itching. I just put Florida water on a few minutes ago. This diviner is in this angel energy, and they're a role model. They could coach and help guide people. You could do something like me and be a reader. You could have your own channel, some of you. And it doesn't just have to be tarot. It can be anything that you're using your gifts for to help people. And someone could be trying to copy you. Someone who is sick is having no choice but to isolate, and it could be a sibling. They could be trying to figure out how you know the things that you know when you have no contact with these people. Your insight freaks them out, is what I'm being told. My right ear is ringing. The farm with the alien. There could even, I'm just hearing like crop circles. Could be significant. Someone could have activity on their land. Okay. Let's clarify access with this scorching lands over here. Clarify this for the collective, for the Capricorn, wanting access to fire, making a deal. Wow, to do a drive-by, SHOOTING, having access, because they have access to someone's house. Clarifying access. Could be some kind of a fire. Oh my God. This person is a madman. And it did say that the King of Swords reversed can be armed and dangerous and could be willing to use that. And this came out. Watching someone. Stalking and spying. Wow. The NAKED body with an SEX taper video. This madman. This player. Somebody could be this right here or could have done that. This person could have made videos, or they're just watching it with PORN. This person could have an SEX addiction. I was drawn to the illusionist. Clarify the illusionist. Your intuition scares them. They're freaking out. I'm telling you. You know when it's time to walk away, and your intuition freaks these people out. I was picking up on that earlier. Yeah, you know when to walk away and when to stay away. Because this person was very reckless, and your guides told you to stay away from them. The person your ex is mixed up with is on DRUGS, and they could be sick. We've got this right here with DRUGS. Someone has a problem. They have a burner phone. Burner cell phone coming after a star seed, earth angel here. It's not going to end well. Fulfilling their fantasies. They're under surveillance. Could be surveillancing and following around this earth angel here. Someone that could be dealing DRUGS could be under surveillance. Well, they can't block new love coming in for you. And this person that your ex is mixed up with, no. Have gratitude that they're out of your life. And appreciation that they're gone and that they can't block this new love coming in for you. They're intimidated by you and your intuition. Something is final. They're intimidated by you. Why have they snapped? Why are they unhinged and unstable and crazy when this madman energy? They're unruly. They're furious because of medical records. because they're sick. They want silence. They don't want people to know they're sick. They had to go to the doctor. They were reckless. They don't want people to find out. Wow, ex caught a case. Crossed over loved one could be furious and helping you because of what's happened with abundance of property here. Your spirit guides are protecting you. Your family's caught a case. Your ex has caught a case. They're furious. They want you to be silent. The letter C. You have a lustful gold digger. You could be having a breakthrough in something. You don't have any words with these people. The letter C. They were very abusive. They could have neglected and abused you. A lustful gold digger here. They dug their own grave. And they're trying to get away with it. They were seeking revenge against you. And they're trying to get away with it. There's an earth angel in the justice system, and they won't get away with this. Wow. This earth angel in the justice system is a light worker. You could be a light worker. They're going to get arrested. They won't get away with this. They have multiple charges in court. They meant to destroy you. They left a paper trail. There's documents here. The letter K. L could be significant. Someone could be in the hospital. There's a witness. They're about to lose it all. They tried to steal your life. And they're about to lose it all. Tried to steal your life, experimenting on you. Seeing how much you could take. With sexually transmitted demons here. The letter J. Someone could be tired of being blackmailed. A gay lover exposes them out of revenge. The letter B. A. B. Someone got shocking news that they have to pay child support. Extremely disturbing, shocking news because of a breakup trying to affect someone's root chakra. Someone could have to pay child support. There could be a paternity test if child support's involved. Oh, God. Bribed your ex to come against you with a needle. And I was picking up on that. Here's the syringe. It came out yesterday. This madman who's unruly bribed your ex to come against you. The letter M. Traumatized. They're traumatized. The letter N. They got caught cheating. They were guilty. They got caught lying. They were guilty. You caught them. They're trying to act all innocent, but they're fucking guilty. They could have NUDE pics that they're holding on tight to. And videos. They're embarrassed that they got caught. They caused a lot of trauma in your life. There was a lot of fighting. Something could have happened in a hotel. We have a checking account. Someone could have rented a room or a savings account. You're the rightful heir to this house, this farm, this abundance, this grassland. God is bringing in unexpected money. We have an sex addict that refuses to change. They didn't treat you right. It's not their choice to make. Someone could be getting a DUI or a DWI. They could have been embezzling money. We have armed, ROBBERY, or just a robbery here. Keeping people confused with this disingenuous, false appearance. They're sick from spell work backfiring. An earth angel in the justice system could be doing background checks. They've got forensics involved for a computer, possibly for a paternity test. Being reactive keeps you repeating old patterns. Forensics with a database. Well, restoring your abundance and your power. Your third eye chakra is very tapped in and powerful, I'm telling you. Your intuition is, you have powerful intuition, okay? And it is freaking people out. And you have a lot of power in your solar plexus chakra. This is about a stolen inheritance. Somebody's triggered here. Restoring your abundance. Somebody is intentionally spreading an incurable STD, HIV, or AIDS, and that's this infectious disease here. Somebody's trying to get out of the country. Could be trying to go on a cruise ship. With these medical records here being doctored, there could be altered medical records that end up in a malpractice suit that's going to be submitted into evidence. Out of the country, we could have a U.S. Marshal. Someone could be trying to go on the run. You could have to testify in court with a jury trial here. Something is significant about a prescription regarding this disease. They're disturbing the peace. They could be doing this right here with DRUGS. Something could be going on with the dark web, that they used their card to buy something off the dark web. There could be a lawsuit here where they're going to have to face the consequences for trying to destroy you. Card or cash data with where they've been spending their money. Data regarding this drive-by that they're planning. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna pull, or we're gonna roll the dice. So your intuition is scaring the shit out of people, and they're starting to turn on each other because everything's being uncovered. It can't be hidden, is what I'm being told. Volunteering to disclose and expose information. There could be an informant here. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, and where's the other one? Pisces. Here it is. Okay. Capricorn, Libra, Scorpio, and double Cancer. Could be significant. Alright guys, I'm getting tired. This is going to be a reading. Y'all just take this how it resonates. Don't force anything to fit. I love you all so, so much. Thank you for spending your time with me and little sweet Evie Pooh. We love you, collective. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, all your sweet donations. I love you guys so much. Thank you, collective. Bye guys.